Jack was a smart boy, but he always delayed his work. "I will do it later," he would say. He thought he had plenty of time. One day, he got an invitation to a big competition. Winning it could change his life. But there was a deadline, midnight. Jack was excited. "I'll start soon," he thought. But first, he watched one episode of his favorite show, then another, and another. When he finally checked the time, it was 11:30 p.m. He panicked and started working quickly. He typed fast, but his work had many mistakes. At 12:01 a.m., he clicked Submit, but submission was closed. Jack felt heartbroken. Just 1 minute had cost him a big opportunity. That night, he couldn't sleep. He realized time never waits for anyone. From that day, he changed. He started doing his work on time. Many years later, he won a big award. As he stood on stage, he smiled and thought, "Time is precious. I will never waste it again." Jack didn't just stop at that one competition. He had learned his lesson, but success doesn't happen overnight. He started setting clear goals. Every morning, he wrote down 3 tasks he must complete that day. No excuses, no delays. At first, it was difficult. The temptation to watch TV, scroll on his phone, or delay things was still there. But he reminded himself of that painful night, the one where he missed his chance by 1 minute. Slowly, his discipline grew. His grades improved. He started winning small competitions at school. One day, his teacher noticed his dedication. "Jack, I see how hard you're working. There's a national level competition coming up. I think you should apply." Jack was nervous. It was bigger than anything he had done before, but he didn't hesitate this time. He prepared for months. While others wasted time, he was focused. While others partied, he practiced. While others slept late, he woke up early and worked. When the competition day arrived, he was ready. He gave his best performance, and when the results came out, he had won. His victory caught the attention of a famous entrepreneur. This entrepreneur saw potential in Jack and offered him a scholarship for higher education. Jack studied hard, got into a top university, and built a successful career. Years later, he was invited as a guest speaker to talk about his journey. As he stood on stage, facing a crowd of young students, he smiled and said, "1 minute changed my life. That night, I lost an opportunity, but that loss taught me the most important lesson. Time waits for no one. You can either let time slip away, or you can use it to build your future. The choice is yours." The audience erupted in applause. Jack had not only changed his own life, but he was now inspiring thousands of others. And it all started with one painful mistake. He had turned his failure into his greatest strength. From a boy who procrastinated, he had become a man of discipline. From missing a deadline, he had become a successful leader. And that was the true power of time.